go light, medium, heavy up top, exchange, assist 1, assist 2 on the bottom row. You could have assist 1, assist 2 on the right. You could have assist 1, assist 2 on the left. Pretty much what I'm saying is, get used to button check problems for Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Because there isn't even like an arcade version where people will get used to one thing.
Yeah,
we're just gonna
whatever
like,
you want to do it.
Yeah, everybody's gonna have like their own setup. Marvel 3 tournaments are gonna take forever. just be ready for that.
All right, all right.
Okay, so Tong versus Dios X. Dios X is not using Blackheart because Genghis will just rush him down. He used Blackheart against me because he knows that my rush isn't that skilled.
You just mash.
Yeah. Like, I've always been like a turtle player. Whereas, like, when Dios X got into the corner against Genghis, that was... He might not leave the corner. I mean, if Genghis can hold him there with Sentinel, I mean, he might not move past that part of the screen. Okay, never mind.
He might be pushed back again.
Yeah. I mean, like, the way that Sentinel with a good assist like Commando versus Naked Sentinel works, the Sentinel with an assist will be on top so much more often that it's just like, it's not fair.
Yeah, that was pretty one-sided.
Like, Sentinel versus Sentinel, kind of a rough Commando. Okay, if he calls his Commando, then I just call my Commando and hurt his Commando. So you want to be the one to call assist second. Okay. Dios X went back to Blackheart, which means that like Genghis is going to try and get right up on him. Because without, like, see right now with Cable, he doesn't have any anti-air assist. Like, Sentinel sort of works as anti-air, but not really. All right, that was a good... All right, Dios X going with 2002 era traps with Sentinel Blackheart. All right, he didn't have Unfly, so he got hit. He probably thought he did have Unfly. Like, Unfly means that, like, when you unfly, you can block. Yeah, so, Genghis is the person who actually, like, created that. I mean, it was, like, in the game to begin with, obviously, but, like, he's the one that figured out the mechanics behind that, and, like, when you're able to block and when you're not able to block, and that's, like, really important.
Yeah.
Baited him. He gave away his Storm instead of giving away a little bit of his Sentinel's life. I'm not sure I agree with that. I kind of think it's a good idea to leave Storm alive. Well, yeah, he is Captain Commando. That's Genghis. Safe tag for the win. He tried a fancy guard break. Didn't really work out.
Man, it's pretty crazy. You know, when I talk to you and Tong, you know, like you guys invented a lot. I mean, it almost sounds like what you guys did was like what Yev did with Gen.
Well, we pretty much, like, we were very far ahead of the curve in Marvel.
I see, okay.
Like, in Street Fighter 4, the coasts are mostly equal. In fact, like, I would say that, like, the East Coast had a big advantage in Street Fighter 4 because they had Justin.
Yeah, yeah.
In, when Marvel vs. Capcom 2 was new, the concept of the East Coast being good, like, not, like, better than West Coast, but being, like, just good at a video game, that was, like, no, they're not good. They can't win. So, like, almost 90% of what was invented. He beat Ricky Ortiz at ECC 6. He beat me and Alex Valle at Midwest that year, and he beat Duck at B5. So, I mean, Justin proved himself, like, the second year that, you know, he was the man. He was that, you know, East Coast was good. But until that point, East Coast had never been good at the game. Like, not once. So, it was kind of a paradigm shift right there.
Yeah, okay.
Genghis on the left, Tommy Woodland on the right. And this match was played out roughly 700,000 times in Tommy's garage. Like,
yeah, I know these guys have a history together.
Yeah, what we used to do is, like, we used to just play Marvel all night long. Like, Marvel is one of the best, like, one more game type games.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, we'd all have to, like, we'd be playing in Tommy's garage and we'd have to go home at, like, 1 o'clock. So, all right, screw it, one more game. One more game. Man, you kicked my ass, one more game. Oh, man, that was really close, one more game.
Oh, okay.
The sun would come up, and, like, I'd have to go to school, like, somebody would have to go to work. And like we couldn't put Marvel down. Like,
wow.
I can't understand what makes this game so addictive.
It seems like not a lot of people can figure that out.
It just is, you know. It's like trying to figure out what's a Herald. There's something in there. You can't kick the habit. Mash out the super. That's a good trade. At least he didn't die.
Decent trade, yeah. All right, that sucks.
Come back. Well, all right. He made a little mistake there. He did Cyclops Super too early. Like, what you want to do is you want to do Cyclops Super when they're at high level. Because sometimes if you do Cyclops Super that early, life just happens. Like, they'll like hit the ground even though there's like a solid red beam in front of them. They'll just hit the ground and roll away. It's really stupid.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense at all.
Yeah, as someone who plays Cyclops, and you know, it's just one of those little dumb things I learned. Got him.
That was a good try.
Magic flight right there.